I'm gonna make chicken parmesan pizza, so let's make a New York style dough. I'm gonna start by feeding my yeast. So we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of active dry yeast. I'm gonna feed my yeast with some sugar, so I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of sugar. I'm gonna add about 1 cup and 3/4 of water and let my yeast eat. I like to give it a little whisk. Just with my hand right here. Alright, well, our yeast has proofed, so we're good to mix it up now. Give it a little mix. We're gonna add about 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Some salt. This is sea salt from Morocco. Measure with your heart. Add in some garlic powder. I love me garlic powder. Making a chicken parm pizza, so I feel like the garlic will make it come out very nicely. Last but not least, about a tablespoon or 2 of olive oil. Now we're gonna mix it with our clean surface. We're gonna dust it a little bit with flour so your dough doesn't stick to the counter, and we're gonna pour out our dough and work it a little bit more with a little bit of the dust in, obviously. So after this, it smells phenomenal. I am from Morocco, so olive oil is a delicacy, as well as it's in abundance, but I love olive oil so much. So it smells amazing to me. I'm so excited to see how it comes out. So I'm gonna cover it with a little plastic thingy, and I'm gonna cover it with a blanket and wish it a happy and good night. And then I'm just gonna put it on my stove so it can stay warm and happy, and it can double in size. Now it's much later and our dough should have doubled in size. Technically, you're only supposed to leave it for about 90 minutes to 2 hours, but I got caught up in other things, so. Ooh, she's alive, she's happy and healthy, and she has doubled in size. All right, now I'm just gonna, they say to let the air out. So that's what I did right here. Yeah, a lot of air came out. And I'm just gonna work with it on the counter and fridge it or freeze it. It's very forgiving. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so again, in the clean counter, we're gonna dust it a little bit and put down the dough that we punched on the counter. Work it a little bit. I probably put a little bit too much oil, but as I mentioned, I am from Morocco, so therefore I love olive oil. But my dough is very moist, very happy, very alive, so that's what we're looking for that New York style thin, crispy, but not like hard type of dough for the pizza. So it looks good for me. This should yield about 2 large pizzas, 2 large pies. You can go ahead and cut it into as many pieces as you want and freeze it. I am gonna use it tomorrow for the chicken parm pizza, as I mentioned earlier. So I am just gonna keep it as a whole because I think it's gonna be an extra large one. Maybe I'll separate it into 2 different ones tomorrow. I will see how my heart goes about it, but now I'm just gonna pack it up in a topper essentially and put it in the fridge, and it's good to go. A little bit more dusting so it stays good. I'm also gonna actually preserve it in some oil, so I'm gonna put some olive oil on top. Maybe I'm doing too much with olive oil, but we'll see tomorrow, right, with the other dough. All right, well, if you want to make pizza, you don't have to buy it, just make it. I'm just gonna put it in my little topper, put it in the fridge. Opa. I will drizzle it with some olive oil. I used to work at a New York style pizza shop in college, and my boss always covered the doughs with oil to keep them from drying out. So that's what I'm gonna do. His pizza was pretty good actually. So, all right, and to the fridge we will go.
Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia.